Oh, gee, this has been such a great few weeks of learning. I've learned all about what a learner is and what knowledge is. I really understand much better some of my own abilities. When I was thinking about my personal abilities this first time, I was looking mostly at my voice and wanting to improve my voice. Found on the continuum that my voice was pretty low as far as injuries go. Wanted to move that up the continuum. Then really I guess I was thinking about some of the tools that learners use and some of the strategies that we use as ways to get better at things. But now I've really come to the end of this, and I need to think about what it is in school, an academic area that I would really like to improve in. I better think about this for a while. What are the academic areas? Well, let's see. Writing, reading, math, science, concepts, maybe even social studies. What are my abilities in the academic areas? What do I really want to improve on? Might take me a minute to think about this one. When I think about all the different academic areas, I would really like to improve in this area of understanding concepts. I want to deeply understand these concepts and make connections between different areas in the world where I can see those concepts in all different areas. So now I need to figure out where I am in my understanding. Let's go to a continuum. Let's see. When I think about what it looks like for people who a beginner understanding concepts. Maybe the beginner is just understanding the words. And maybe the so-so intermediate developing middle person is understanding the words and the concepts and making a few connections in the world. So they understand the words and the concepts, and they're making a few connections. Let's see, what would the expert be understanding? I think they would understand all of the concepts, and they would be able to make connections between those concepts in many areas, many connections all over the world and in different times in history even. So, now I need to really think, where am I? I do understand some of the words, the meaning of some of the concepts, and I think I can make a few connections, but I'm not making many connections yet. So I think I will place myself right about here. I think I'm making a few connections and understanding some of the words. So I might make this myself. And I think I might write where I am right now. So I don't know if I can become an expert by the end of this time, but I do know that I can move myself a little bit up the continuum, because of course I want to be going this way. So what is a strategy that I can use to get a little bit further? Maybe another strategy that could get me a little bit further. Let's see, what am I going to do first? I better go look at the bank of strategies and pick one that I could use first. Let's see, I can practice. I can maybe talk to an expert. I could do some reading. What are other strategies I know that I could use to try to get better with my goal? I picked a strategy, and now I'm going to go try it. After I try my strategy, I think I'm going to write down how it went. Okay, I did it. That strategy led me to another strategy. So now I'm going to write down how it went and try the new one that came from it. Well, I did it. And I've come to the end of my first time really trying this in an academic area. And it's time to kind of evaluate where I am now, my ending point. I had my starting point and what I was able to do and what I understood with my goal. You know, my goal, wanting to improve my understanding of concepts and make connections. I tried my first strategy, and it led me to a second strategy, which I tried, and I'd like to reflect a little more on this strategy, actually. I might do a little more work about this out here. But now I need to think about where I am, and where I am now today is right about here. I wouldn't say I was an expert at all because I can't make connections in all areas, but I'm definitely making many more connections between the concepts and areas than I was when I started. So this is my ending point. And I'm going to write a little bit about what I can do now. I can understand. Well, when I think about where I started and the journey that I've taken to get to my end point, and how I've grown and the work that I've done, I know that I really feel. Where's it? My chin better looking. Okay. Oh, you already feel me? How do I know I've been successful? I better check my success criteria. How will my teacher know I've been successful? Number 1, did I pick a subject and a goal? Yes. Check. Number 2, did I use at least 2 strategies? I did. In fact, I have a third strategy that I think I'm going to try before I'm done. Check. Number 3, did I reflect on my end point? Did I self-assess where I was at the beginning and where I was at the end after trying things? Check. And finally, did I reflect and explain in the end how the whole process made me feel and how knowing myself and my abilities makes me more confident, makes me know what I can do and know ways to continue to grow and improve. Check. Oh, I forgot. How am I going to share this? Could I make a poster? Some kind of presentation? Really don't have a lot of time. It's about sharing what I did more than creating some new thing. I better tidy this up and share it with my friends and teachers.